Also following breaking news out of Gaza, Israeli troops have Gaza City surrounded. They plan to enter the city at any moment. The number of casualties is likely to rise as troops will enter a more densely populated area. It has been a month since the Hamas terrorist group carried out the massacre on Israel. And joining me now is Rabbi Yehuda Kaploun, who has a cousin, Addie, who was killed while shielding her young sons from Hamas on October the 7th. Thank you, Rabbi, for being with us. I'm sorry for your loss. Tell me about your cousin and how she was killed.
She was a very idealistic woman, a mother of two children, a boy of 4 and a boy of 6 months. Her husband was with a group of people tending their farms and working on their land, and they were living in a kibbutz near Gaza. And she was attacked. When she heard gunfire, she called her husband. She put the children in the shelter together with her. It appears that, from the knowledge that we've gleaned, that they blew open the door, incapacitating her. She managed to get her children out to safety, and then they tried to booby trap her body and cover it up. They thought that she had been kidnapped and taken to Gaza. She was not, but she was a heroic mother who defended her family with every fiber of her being, a very idealistic Zionist in believing in settling the land, working the land, and bringing the desert to fruition.
It is so important that we hear these stories, as difficult as it is, and I thank you for sharing it, and I know how hard it is. The fact that they booby-trapped her body, Hamas did, is important to her story, showing the barbaric things that they have done. What more can you share about how she was found in just understanding what they're capable of?
They literally covered her body using dressers and other things that she wouldn't be discovered, and putting in all sorts of booby traps that when they went to look for her, that other people would be killed. But to go back to your earlier comment, the callousness, the lack of value for human life is absolutely appalling, that there are people in the world who are sitting here trying to justify this barbaric and callous behavior. It is sickening. It is something that's unheard of. And I go back to after Pearl Harbor, I didn't see anybody calling for anybody to not bomb Nagasaki or Hiroshima or Dresden or these areas that unfortunately, when the populace is complicit, and I'm not saying that everybody in Gaza is complicit, but what I'm saying is that Hamas uses the population to do attacks, to hurt civilians. The fact that there's a 6-month-old in captivity as a hostage, if that doesn't shake any human being to their core, then what's the value of human life? They have no, if you believe that that is justified in any shape, way, or form, I question your sense of humanity.
And that is as difficult as it is, Rabbi, why I asked the question. So thank you for sharing your thoughts on that. I interviewed a man a moment ago who said he's gone through different levels of grief, from shock to sadness and now to anger. How are you coping day to day as you watch this now a month into this conflict?
I think I agree with the gentleman that he said before that you go through every emotion. But at the same time, there are children who are orphaned that need to be taken care of. There are husbands who are widowed, wives who are widowed, parents who've lost children. These things stay with them and will be with them their entire lives. So there's a process of grief. There's a process of focusing on what lies ahead, as difficult as it is.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.